So what would be the purpose or the mission of your organization?
Basically, we're educating people. It's a mind shift. Most people don't know the difference between solar pool, solar water heating, or solar electric. And when they think about electric cars, they think about, you know, limited range, like go from here to down the street, or it's good for urban. Doesn't go at the highway speed. But all those are old perceptions. Right now, we have electric cars that goes 300 miles on a single charge. It goes over 100 miles an hour, and it has no maintenance virtually, other than changing batteries every so many years. And you never have to worry about the electric car. You never need to worry about, you know, everything from mufflers and exhaust, and tune-up, and heater hoses and wires and all that stuff. So it is a very effective way of transportation, and
so
the
not
purpose
only
of our organization. I'm sorry, the answer to your question was
well,
that.
let me go back. Let me before we go forward. So not only is it more economical in terms of energy,
Yes,
we'll save money on maintenance. So there's not going to be oil changes.
that's right.
It's not going to be mufflers.
That's right.
It's not going to be pollution.
That's right.
What else? You don't have to worry about a coolant system. Do you? Or do you have a
That's
coolant?
right. No coolant system.
No coolant system.
Yeah. No, like the antifreeze and radiator hose, all that stuff is going to be a water pump. All that junk in an internal combustion engine is going to be gone.
So having said that, then there must be a lot of opposition then to this new technology, because the people that make carburetors, the one that make
Exactly.
mufflers, the ones that make the oil and the petroleum, obviously these people have lobbyists that are working against the development of,
Exactly.
of solar power and electric cars. And so I'm wondering how many people really think about that part of it in terms of the economic savings of not having to have that maintenance. So with that, I want to go back to you and your statement. So the mission, can you please elaborate further on the mission of your organization?
Well, basically, we are creating a coalition of enthusiasts, environmentalists, and activists that they want to make a positive change in our communities and in our nation and in our environments globally. Basically, we are supporting policies and politicians who support this technology. That's where it starts. We're creating a synergy with politicians, consumers, investors, and solar, and of course the solar and electric car industry. And it comes from understanding the solution is there. Yes, there will be job losses in the internal combustion engine industries, arena. However, there are going to be millions of job creation in installation of solar electric and development of electric cars, because there are about 1 billion cars in the road in the world, over 160 million in America. So all these have to be changed into, instead of this poison-producing automobile, literally it's poison coming out of our tailpipes. Carbon monoxide kills. And when you're sitting in the traffic, you're inhaling, you're getting stressed out, or it creates asthma, heart attack, lung disease, heart disease, all sorts of health problems.
So when you have a mother pushing her stroller down the sidewalk, that baby in the stroller is basically at the muffler level.
Exactly, thank you.
At these vehicles that are passing by. So
Yes.
the additional benefits would be perhaps improved health.
Exactly.
We have less pollution. We have less toxins within our environment. So that's another benefit of converting to solar power and electric cars.
Electric cars, exactly.
Now, could you talk about the cost? What are we looking at in terms? You said something earlier that cost has been prohibitive. Are the components coming down in price? How do the cars
Drastically.
compare to other cars in terms of price?
It's about the same, the cost of an electric car, maybe a little bit more. However, in the long run, you're saving a bundle. In maintenance. You don't have to maintain it as much, and you don't have to put gasoline in it. With the cost of 1 year of the money that we send overseas for oil and the wars and all the other subsidies that we spend, the cost of just this Iraq war alone could have put solar in cover the whole United States with solar and electric cars. We could have subsidized 60-70% of this cost just by the cost of that war alone, not to even mention the oil that goes over there.
So in essence, the way that we're proceeding is barbaric.
Very much so.